Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Kings in Sacramento. 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And what an honor for us tonight to bring to you the greatest Laker perhaps of all time, Kobe Bryant. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our...
Well, thank you.
David, as always, thank you. I remember seeing that dunk. Wow.
And that was the talk of the basketball world for a minute. I remember seeing for the first time and just wondering, who is this kid?
And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well,
group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Ingram, he's checked in for Harris. And AI is subbed in for Ball. Utah also making some changes. Cabo Cephalosha is checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Crowder, and it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Joe Ingles is out there with Cephalosha, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Exum passes to Cephalosha. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Rudy Gobert. 2nd in field goal percentage, 6th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the 2nd best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. And Utah making a change here. Udo's checked in. The pass to Mitchell, shoots over Ingram, and it's Mitchell missing.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Out to Ingram. AI in the post, and here's LeBron outside, nailed from three-point land. James has got 5.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Passes to Ingles. Mitchell dishes to Cephalosha. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. AI kicks to Ingram. Back to AI. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 3-on-3. LeBron against Cephalosha. Ingles the bounce pass. Mitchell passes to Exum. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A 3-ball. That shot misses. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for...
Every year I want to keep getting better, and
Well, as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking, and Greg, you should be talking about winning a title.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Joe Ingles is out there with Cephalosha, and it's Udoh in at the 5 down low. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Jazz. They lead by 9.
Thank you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rudy Gobert has picked. Bonds is checked in for the Lakers. AI comes in for Ball. And a switcher also for Utah. Exum's checked in. Here is Favors. He's got 8. To the middle. And it's Exum. That time on the assist from Favors. And the Jazz lead by 5.
You have to enjoy watching Exum play through contact. This guy really works hard on both ends of the floor.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Harris, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Harris. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Derek Favors. And Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Jay Crowder. Exum finds Ingles. Exum passes to Ingles. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Here's Ingram, and he banks in the layup. Ingram's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And this team, they trust each other, even down big. They have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Cephalosha against James. Here's the triple. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it to Ingles. Now Cephalosha. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shoots over Zubac. The Jazz with another miss. LA has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's tipped. Cephalosha with it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Exum kicks to Cephalosha. Can they get it? They get it again. Ingles trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Pass to Kuzma. The dish now to AI. Makes it off the glass. AI's got 7 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the button.
Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Udo out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Korver in at the small forward. And Rubio kicks to Udo. Over Rondo. Was shot by Udo, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Kicks it out to Beasley. To the paint. Rondo passes to AI. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Ingram.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Rubio finds Ingles. Outside Korver. From the arc. Here's Mitchell. And another shot. It counts. And the foul. That's on LeBron James. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. James kicks to AI. Out to Harris. Back to AI. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Crowder. Rubio outside. Another miss by Utah.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Jazz trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Favors. Excellent D there from Corey Harris. Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Kyle Korver.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Knocked away. Mitchell kicks to Rubio. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot.
Smothering defense by LeBron James, using his size and quickness to affect the shot.
The feed to AI. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right side Crowder. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
Here's Kuzma. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
It's stolen by Udo. In transition, here come the Jazz. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Udo.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.